instruction book. If we strike, can you guarantee to get all the missiles before they launch? I can guarantee we get all the missiles we know about. If just one missile got loose, it would be end of the U.S. city. Countless lives lost. Then we would retaliate. They would counterattack. It would be the end. Blockade is an act of war, so let's call it quarantine instead. October 22, Kennedy addressed Americans on TV. We regard any nuclear missile launch from Cuba by the Soviet Union on the U.S. and the United States as an attack on the United States, requiring a full retaliatory response to halt to this offense buildup. All ships of any kind of bound for Cuba. If found contains cargoes of offense, weapons will be turned back. All U.S. armed forces placed on DEFCON 3. Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev detected a telegram. This pirate's action of the United States will lead to war. The Soviet Union used blockade as an act of aggression. Soviet ships will be instructed to ignore it. At the United States Security Council, the U.S. ambassador confronted the Soviet ambassadors. Admit these are all your missiles. Night. DEFCON for the only confirmed time in U.S. history, loaded nuclear weapons ready to attack. Navy just flying over Cuba confirmed Soviet missiles base were also armed and ready. Armed and ready. October 26th at a meeting of XCOM. They're not backing down. Going to authorize airstrikes and the invasion. Jacket needs more time. The blockade's working. The Soviets turned back the I-2 ships yesterday. He's right. Think about Bremen. Alright, but the clock's ticking. The crisis was at settlement. War seems about to break out. You have friends in high places, Mr. Skelly. Ask them if the United States is interested in diplomatic solution. The Soviet Union may be willing to dismantle their missiles if the USA were to that the USA would to announce that it would never invade Cuba. Through Brazil, the United States sent a message that would be unlikely to invade Cuba if the missiles were removed. October 27th, 1,000 hours, a message came through the White House teletype from Civic. We are willing to remove from Cuba. That means that all offense, if your offense means from from Turkey. No way, we cannot be seen to live our ally defenses to make matters worse. To 1,000 hours after the 12 were shut down, Cuba guard by a Soviet guard missile at Xtom on October 27. Said a letter was carefully scripted, offering a deal and made no mention of removing us missiles from Europe. Send a copy to the free agency. There can be no delay. We better have two things ready: a Cuba government for Cuba and a plan. Plan for defending West Berlin at all hopes. The Soviet Union has issued a new order for dismantling of weapons you describe as an offense.